My name is Alex Quinn. I'm the founder and CEO of Disruptel. We're based in St. Louis, Missouri in the United States, and we've created a new voice visual technology platform that creates a truly interactive viewing experience. Voice is the future of all user interfaces. There are currently over 4 billion voice assistants currently deployed, and it is estimated that in 2022, the number of voice assistants will overtake the world population. In this high growth area, smart TVs are the fastest growing voice assistant category, growing at an annual growth rate over twice that of smart speakers and wearables. However, voice assistants have no knowledge of what's on the TV screen, meaning contextual interactions cannot be captured. So if you would ask, who's the guy on the right? Siri would have no idea what you're talking about. If you would attempt to purchase a product on screen by asking Google Assistant, what kind of hat is she wearing? Google Assistant will have no idea what you're referencing, and it will be unable to present visually similar products. So we built Context, a platform that understands what's on screen, unlocking a whole new dimension of interactivity. Our visually aware AI understands image and video content, enabling you to ask any question about what you're watching. So in this case, you ask who's the guy on the right, our system interprets that request, shifts its attention to that particular entity, identifies him using face recognition, and presents the identity below as Chadwick Boseman, you can see in the visual response. Context enhances the viewing experience and increases engagement. So in this case, presenting similar content that the user may be interested in to interact with or potentially watch later. And it also enables in-stream commerce experiences, creating new revenue streams. So beyond purchasing products that appear on screen, sports betting is an interesting application of ours. The ability to place a sports bet without ever needing to leave the stream, simply by saying, I want to place a bet. Context combines cutting-edge research in both computer vision and natural language processing to create a truly interactive experience. So our technology spans several domains. So on the NLP side, we encode the request, we interpret it, we understand what information it is that they're looking for. On the computer vision side, we identify all entities, people, objects, products that appear within an image. And then we also operate at the intersection of both NLP and computer vision, because at some point in our architectural process, when you say the guy on the right, that is actually at the intersection of both of those. So we receive a natural language input, and we have to arrive at a pixel-based output to shift the attention to that particular entity. So we're actually at the intersection of both. And then we also tap into massive knowledge graphs and textual sources to retrieve information that correctly answers users' queries. We integrate and revenue share with our target partners, which span several segments from operating systems, device manufacturers, and streaming services. It's me and John Lowry on the business side. John Lowry was the founding member of Vizio, the television manufacturer. We recently had Adam Chire join. He's the founder of Siri and Viv, which later became Bixby. He's also on the board of Allen AI. David Gandler is the founder and CEO of Fubo TV, a major streaming service. Mike Baker, who sold DataZoo to Roku last fall, and Tim Sheehan, the founder of Greenlight. I'd be happy to take any questions you might have.
Thank you so much, Alex. Who would like to be the next one? We're starting our question section.
Hi, Alex. This is Jules Walker. While you were talking, very, very cool stuff. I was trying to understand the monetization. Then you got to the betting, and my ears kind of perked up. Can you give us some insight into the back end of that piece of it, how I'll be able to bet and who you're working with, assuming you've gotten there?
Yeah, so on the back end, we're partnered with a company called TAPP, T-A-P-P-P. They enable the back end of the sports betting, make sure that everyone is within compliance from, making sure you're within a location that, sports betting is enabled, making sure that you have the certification to be betting. So we're partnered with them. They handle the compliance, and it's really easy to enable that in-stream betting experience. And betting is just, one of the monetization strategies. There's also ad inventory that can be embedded within each visual response, and then product shopping. And then for the people that we're talking to, Fubo TV, you saw David, who's an advisor. They're the sports-centered streaming service, and they're really looking to, potentially expand their, current offerings and add a third leg of revenue.
Next question.
Yeah, Alex, I have a quick question. I think, so firstly, let me congratulate you. I think you are solving a very hard problem, and that's a very interesting problem that you're trying to solve. You showed me a list of a lot of partners like Roku and so on. Are you dealing with them currently, and are you generating revenue from them, or is this your plan?
We have not launched. We're currently in active discussions and testing. some of those names were under strict NDAs, so we can't discuss, but we do look forward to integrating our platform early next year with some of our partners.
Okay.
Alex, how much? Go ahead, sir.
Alex, I was just going to ask, how ready is it? Like, are you still developing, or are you already like sort of selling and scaling at this point?
So it's ready. We haven't launched yet. We haven't expanded into all the domains. So we currently operate in the movie and TV show and sports domains. So the functionality to actually reference entities in the visual space is there. We've completed the architecture for that. So you can ask questions about the content you're watching, and then you can also ask questions and reference the particular entities that you're seeing. So that part of the technology is complete, and it's very modular. So right now we can identify people with face recognition. We're going to be adding products later that all follows that same framework of understanding when you're referencing something in the visual space, shifting your attention to that. And in the shopping case, you would just switch the neural net to one that can find discriminative features for product similarity.
Thanks.
Alex, how much more money you need to get to a general availability level product?
We're currently seeking 500,000. We're in talks.
No, that's not the question. How much money in total you need to get to a GA status of your product?
I mean, so we've currently raised 800,000 so far.
Sorry.
I mean,
The only thing, I'm really sorry, but according to our rules, we should not discuss it in online. So maybe if there is a possibility, discuss it in chat.
Maria's question is different. How much cash, how much investment you need to get the product to a general availability status, not how much money you're raising.
I would say 500,000.
Okay.